Everyone, how are you? Happy Monday. It might be afternoon by the time you watch this, maybe. This morning, my assembly is again about Black History Month. I'm basing my assembly on a book by a black author. The book is called Look Up. It's an incredible book. It was so popular that for a while I couldn't buy it. I really wanted it for my house, but I just couldn't get it anywhere, even on Amazon. But I've eventually managed to get it, so I've taken some pictures and I'm going to read it to you. I think there's a couple of messages in the book. I'm not going to tell you about them now. We're at the end of term, and we're in the week of Black History Month where we focus on Black history. So in the afternoons this week, you'll be learning about one of the saints of St. Paul's, and you'll be producing a piece of work. What I'm going to do is over the week I'm going to come around and take a picture of some of that work, and then I'm going to create an assembly where you talk and we show the pictures. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to send it to the lady who painted the murals, who you all met last year, so she will be able to see the amazing work we've been doing. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling on. I hope you have a really good Monday and a brilliant last week at school. And now I'm going to read you the book. Bye-bye. Our book today is called Look Up. It's written by Nathan Bryon and illustrated by Dapo Adeola. So this is Nathan. Nathan's really young. He was born 5 years after me, so he's really young to me, maybe not to you. And not only is he a writer of this story, but he was an actor before, and he's been in some programs on your television. Isn't that amazing? And here's Dapo. Now, Dapo is the illustrator, and somewhere in our school we have a hand-signed illustration from Dapo, which is absolutely incredible. Okay, now on with the story. Look up. Every night before bed, I set up my telescope and look up at the stars. Mum tells me that I never stop looking up and my head is floating in the clouds. But she can't tell me that I look up more than my big brother Jamal looks down at his silly phone. Jamal says I'm called Rocket because I've got fiery breath, but Mum says it's because a famous rocket blasted off into space on the day I was born. All I know is that one day I'm going to be the greatest astronaut, star catcher, space traveller who has ever lived, like Mae Jemison, the first African American woman who went into space. Did you know Mae Jemison went into orbit around the Earth in the Space Shuttle Endeavour, even though she was scared of heights? Hello guys, I wonder if you know anything about Mae Jemison. If not, perhaps you could have a look in class or even at home and find out more about the first African American woman in space. On this page, I think Rocket is being like one of our R-bots. I wonder if you can decide which one. I'm totally prepared. I defied gravity, captured rare and exotic life forms, and built a ship to the stars. For today's mission, I'm going to see something incredible. The Phoenix meteor shower. I want everyone to see it with me, so I've made some flyers to hand out. In this picture, you can see the flyer that she's drawn, and you can also see that she's talking like at a press conference to her teddies. She seems like she's really looking forward to the meteor shower. Jamal is going to take me to the park to see the meteor shower. But first, we've got to go to the supermarket. While he's looking for milk, I will be trying to find the astronaut food. Did you know meteor showers happen when Earth moves through the trail of dust left by a comet? What do you notice about the people in this illustration? What are they all doing? Did you know that most meteors are smaller than a grain of sand? Did you know meteors are bits of dust burning up in the atmosphere? Did you know the best time to see a meteor is when it's dark and there is no clouds? In the supermarket, when Kathy the cashier isn't looking, I grabbed the microphone. Tonight, come and witness the amazing Phoenix meteor shower! Everyone looks up. Kathy takes her microphone back as I hand out flyers to the other people in the queue. I think Jamal might be a tiny bit cross with me. The Phoenix meteor shower will be coming soon. We better drop off the shopping and get to the park fast. Oops! Ha ha! That wouldn't have happened if you just looked up. Now Jamal was even more cross with me. And he says he won't take me to the park anymore. But when we get home, Mum saves the day. Come on, Jamal, she says. Put down that phone and take your little sister to the park. Yes! I jump up and do my famous victory dance around the house. I grab my jetpack rucksack, but Jamal is still glued to his game. Wait till I've completed the level, Rocket, he grumbles. As we're about to leave, the doorbell rings. Wowzers! Everyone's here and they're all holding my flyer. To the park! I yell at the top of my lungs. We are all so excited. My neck is aching from staring up into the night sky, but I won't stop. I can't miss it. Suddenly the park goes silent. Even the birds are holding their breath. Everyone points their telescopes and binoculars up at the sky. I think I see one! But it's just a plane flying overhead. Everyone moans and groans. We wait and wait and wait. It must be nearly time for the park to close. One by one, people start to go home. Maybe the Phoenix meteor shower was just a myth. Maybe that's why Jamal didn't want to come along. Maybe everyone's upset with me for wasting their time. I've never ever felt this sad before. Jamal looks at me for the first time today. It feels like the first time ever. I've turned my phone off, sis. I'm sorry for making you wait in the freezing cold for nothing, Jamal. Let's go home. Suddenly, there's a bright light in the sky. Look up! The Phoenix meteor shower! I'm speechless, Jamal says. He pulls out his flask and gives me a warm cup of hot chocolate. Yummy. We both sit down at the hill, watching the meteor shower in the sky. I'm so happy we looked up and saw them together. One day, I'm going to have a meteor shower named after me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I do. I think Rocket is an amazing character. She shows lots of skills like our Arbots, doesn't she? I also like the fact that even though she's younger than him, her big brother Jamal learned something from her. Right, I'm going to go now. Remember, if you want to know more about Mae Jemison, then go and research her. She was the first African American woman in space. What an amazing feat. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day.